Hey YouTube, what's going on? It is Jack back here with another video, and today is the long-awaited part 2 of an hour-long Pekka push. Just gonna be recording this for about a little bit over an hour, maybe a bit more. I'm gonna include every game except the losses that are like bad, like the loss where you get starting hand, you lose your whole tower because you didn't have the right cards. I'll probably get rid of those losses since they're not really gonna be helpful. But any loss that I think is going to help you guys learn from my mistakes, I'm gonna keep in the video, so hopefully you guys don't mind that. I think a lot of you guys have been appreciating the losses as long as they're like teaching. You don't want to just random losses, but I will not be using the deck on my profile, of course. We'll be using this Pekka deck. In the first video, I did all of the Pekka decks. Like, I did Baby Dragon, I did Minions, I did Dark Prince. I'm just going to be doing the classic Ghost Magic Archer variation today. This is my favorite variation, and I think it is by far the best out of all of them. The Dark Prince Magic Archer variation is almost as good, but I prefer the Ghost just a lot more with its invisibility and outplay potential. So make sure, if you guys do enjoy this video, to hit the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, drop a comment down below. That helps me with the algorithm and grow, and I kind of need it. Been really slacking on the uploads lately. Try and get that out soon. Again, Christmas break is coming up soon, so I'll be able to stream and upload more consistently. So really excited about that. And without any further ado, let's hop straight into some of the games. Alright, so we have our first game here. Currently at about top 8,000 in the world. We're going to be trying to push up to like 6K, 6,100, something like that, hopefully. I'm not going to pull a Carpy on the Blow Your Mind series and go undefeated for sure. Not that good yet. Maybe soon, though. Maybe soon. So, with this starting hand, alright, so he's going to go with his Ice Wizard in the back. I'm just going to mirror that with a Ghost. I really wish that I had like a bandit or something so that I could have an easier time getting to that Ice Wizard, but it looks like it's going to be fine. So we'll set up with a Battle Ram in the back opposite lane. I don't really want to play anything into that cage because I only have like my Pekka. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this Zap value here, prevent that Dark Prince from charging on my Ram, and it will let the Ram connect if he doesn't do anything about it. So now what I can do, since I have the Goblin Brawler coming up first, is I can go with an Ewiz in this lane, and then it should be able to defend both lanes really effectively. So I'm not going to go with my Bandit because I don't want to give him a King Tower activation. Ewiz is going to die. So to go with a Magic Archer in the middle here, we do have a pretty nice damage lead. So this is going to be Golem with Goblin Cage. And since he NATO'd, he's going to Bar Barrel this Magic Archer, which is fine by me. But he's going to have to overspend on killing this Pekka otherwise. And then he's going to have an E-Giant. Okay, so I thought it was going to be Golem. But this Pekka should come back across the bridge and help kill off this E-Giant. So I'm not going to make another play until I know what he's going to do. So he's going to go with his Ice Wizard. So I need to wait until that E-Giant is out of range, and I'm going to go with my Bandit, and dang it, misplaced Bandit, should have been one tile higher. But we do make him, we do kind of make him, like, panic, protect his Ice Wiz. So he gets a ton of, holy crap, guys, I did not expect that E-Giant to get so much damage. We're going to go with an Ewiz and a Ghost here, and I don't, yeah, he's actually probably going to be able to King Tower activate. He's going to go with his Cage, though. So that E-Giant just did an insane amount of damage, and that is why Pekka does not hard counter this deck, because that slowdown of the Ice Wizard allows that E-Giant to get like so much damage every time. So he doesn't have a Dark Prince in cycle because he used to protect his Ice Wizard. So I'm actually going to go in with a Magic Archer here. I'll line up on this Baby Dragon and the Bar Barrel. It's going to be some really nice value. We're going to get some good damage back, but not enough. So I don't think I can hold this tower for too long, especially since he has an Ice Wizard. So we'll set up with an Ewiz, same lane as the Ice Wizard. That Bandit is gonna, it's gonna force out a Dark Prince here. So his attack with the E-Giant isn't gonna be as great. I'm still gonna go with my Pekka here. Okay, so he's gonna go with his Lightning. So he does have a Cajun cycle, which means I need to wait for that to come down before I can play my Battle Ram. Okay, actually I'm gonna have to go in, and he's gonna go with an E-Giant Kite. That's fine by me. It's in the wrong lane. So there's his cage. We're going to go with our Ewiz to slow down this E-Giant. Hopefully that Ewiz will get out of range soon. So now we're going to almost get down 2 Pekkas here. Unfortunately, everything was being a little bit inefficient there. I hate it when my units are like just targeting stuff really badly. So now I think what I can do is I can go in for a Pekka because this Dark Prince is going to die to a Zap. And oh my god, these stupid E-Giant Kites, man. These stupid E-Giant Kites. So go with a Magic Archer. We have 2 Magic Archers on the map. I just need to hold off this E-Giant from getting any damage on my tower. Maybe, yeah, if he's just lightning my tower, guys. He just overcommitted so hard. So we do have 2 Magic Archers on the map. Let's see if we can get something done with that before he gets back to another lightning. We're going to go in with the Bandit. Bandit is going to get on that Ice Wizard. Magic Archers are there too. We're going to spam our Ghost. Pekka's getting close to the tower. Come on. Oh, and we walk away with the win. Oh, the poor guy. Why didn't he lightning my Magic Archer? That would have been so much better for him. So that was not really the best game play-wise by me. I let him kite my stuff so many times. But we do walk away with the win. 3 magic archers on the map. So a pretty good first game there. Alright, so we've got our next game here against Greenback from Legend Family. So I'm actually going to mute emotes even though he said good luck. I just don't like getting BM'd at all. It makes me really tilted. So I have with this hand, yeah, so we're just going to wait and then we're going to go with our ghost down low so that it doesn't get hit by that bar barrel. And bar barrel usually, yeah, bar barrel first play usually signifies tornado for the most part. So I'm going to go with my magic archer to a line. Can we get, is that a line? Perfect. Yes, it is. And that is why I wanted to at least support this ghost a little bit. Oh, it activates king, really? Man, that's annoying. So not a great start since we activated his king tower. Just go with the quick Ewis to clean that up though. No battle ram because I want to figure out what building he has before I play battle ram. Because if I play it against a bomb tower, that's fine. But if I played against like a barb hut without previously getting value out of it, i.e. this ice wizard that's gonna die to the battle ram as a tank, then I could be in a lot of trouble. So he's gonna have a bomb tower. And based on that bomb tower being late, I'm gonna assume that I'm up a bit of elixir here. So we're gonna go in with the Pekka in the back here, especially since he does not have a bomb tower to pull everything to the middle. That bomb tower is gonna die through HP deprivation before my Pekka gets up to the tower. Or within range of it, excuse me. So I think he's going to have an Ice Wizard in cycle. I'm fine poisoning it because this is going to be a nice counter push. So I'm actually going to take the poison on the tower. So right here, when they defensive graveyard, you want to take the poison on the tower just so that you can get the damage. It's basically a free damage on tower. And our Pekka's still going to have a little bit of HP, so we're going to cycle our Ghost in the opposite lane. This Baby Dragon is going to be pretty useless for him because he doesn't have a graveyard in hand to attack with. So we can go with our Ewiz, and then he's going to have to spend on that Ghost, so I'm going to go with my Bandit opposite lane too. And let's see. I think he's back to his knight. Oh, he's not. And we're going to get the bandit connection on tower. Okay. So no magic archer. Here's why. He's got 2 units and a graveyard back in cycle because I know he played his knight and then his graveyard was the next card. So if I had gone with a magic archer, look at how dead I would have been. So we're going to kite. Hopefully this magic archer can splash a few skeletons at a time. We're going to go with our ghost. We're going to take knight damage here, but we're going to have a really nice elixir advantage. So hopefully we can do something with this, especially if he poisons. Oh my gosh. Okay, so he's down so much elixir right now. And he still has to answer our ghost with that bar barrel, and that's a failed... Oh, okay, I thought it was a failed bar barrel, my bad. So what I'm going to do is a bandit here, and I'm going to force out his knight ahead of his push. Perfect, so that knight is now not going to get as much value, because my Pekka is going to kill it really quickly. So we're... Oh, he's going to let me Magic Archer his Ice Wiz? That is so good for me. Hopefully that dies. Okay, we're going to zap that so that it dies. His stupid baby dragon is going to kill everything. So... Yeah, that's not... That Pekka is now dead because we didn't kill his baby dragon, and he's going to get down 2 baby dragons. So we're going to go with our Pekka here. And we're going to go with the high magic archer again, out of poison range. So both of his baby dragons are dead now. I'm going to go with my bandit and not my battle ram because he's got bomb tower. And I don't think we're going to break through on this push either. At least the magic archer is chilling out of range. Again, a defensive graveyard means free poison, especially since he has an ice wizard there. And now my magic archer is not even going to cross the bridge. So I'm going to go with my Ewiz in the back. And then we're going to go with a Pekka right here. So we're not out of this yet, but it's definitely not good, especially since he's got his king tower up. So the way I need to do this is I need to kill all of his counter push every time I attack. Okay, so he's going to go with a knight over there. So I'm going to try and get him to panic on this side with a magic archer at the bridge. See if we can get him to waste some answers that he wants to play. So now we spam really aggressively in that lane. Because look at the Pekka still got a lot of HP. We are going to get some nice damage on that other side. And the baby dragon gets pulled to the other lane. So I need to block the bridge here. Looks like he's pretty low on elixir because he didn't go in with that graveyard. Okay, could be fine by me there. So since that's his strong side tower, I'm not going to go with a offensive poison. Magic Archer maybe will help me kill this bar barrel. Okay, so I'm just going to let this go. And I'm actually going to pull everything, the baby dragon over there, and then I'm going to go with my Ewiz here. So since he doesn't have his Ice Wizard, we're going to go in with that, Pekka. Now we're going to go in with a Ghost over here, and then Magic Archer down low. His Knight is now dead, which is nice. Going to go in with my Bandit here, and looks like the Bandit's going to get pulled by everything. Okay, so it's going to be really close, but as you can see, I cannot get any damage here. It's really hard to get damage. So he's going to go with a Poison here. I don't know if I agree with that. Okay, Ewiz is within range of dying to like a bar barrel. So we'll go with our magic archer here. He's gonna nicely get the bomb tower down ahead of that. We're gonna protect with a bandit though. And 12 seconds left. I don't think we can get enough damage here. Man, that is so unfortunate that he was able to activate his king tower right there. Wait, hold on. Oh, I thought the bar barrel or the battle ram was gonna connect. So yeah, really unfortunate loss there. That I didn't play my offenses that well. He was able to just kill all my support with like poison NATO. But the fact that that magic archer activated within the first 30 seconds of the game is absolutely horrible. It's basically a death sentence against Graveyard. So we'll go into the next game here. Ooh, no queue time, so I can I don't have to cut right there. That's pretty nice. So let's see. I'm just gonna chill out for the first few seconds. Like he's gonna go with the goblin barrel. Gonna go ghost right here. So it looks like it's gonna be bait. It looks like it's gonna be double barrel bait. So it looks like he might be trying to cycle to his knight or something. Magic Archer High now does prevent the drop damage of the skeleton barrel though, which is really nice. So yeah, we're gonna go with our Pekka in the back here. If he goes in with the goblin barrel, it's just gonna be a free E-Wiz for a counter push. So perfectly fine with this. The question is he gonna have bomb tower or inferno tower? Because if he's got bomb, I have to play it differently for each deck. So I'm gonna think he's gonna have inferno tower. Oops, early E was there, and he's gonna have bomb tower. Okay, so that's not the worst thing in the world because the battle ram is still gonna connect and take out that bomb tower pretty quickly. Now we do have the E was down. He's gonna fireball, pre-zap any skeletons, perfect, and we're gonna get a Pekka hit. So I knew he didn't have a knight quite in cycle. So I knew the only thing he could do to prevent that Pekka from hitting was play some skeletons, which is perfectly fine by me because I can get off that pre-zap. So now he's probably going to go with the Goblin Barrel. I just need like one more elixir. All right, we're going to have it. So cycle our Bandit in the back, perfect. So now she's going to go and dash on the Goblins. So I'm going to Ewas up high so that I hit the two that she's not going to hit. And now we have a fully formed counter push as well with the Ewas Bandit in front. We only take a little bit of damage. So really good stuff right there. Bandit, can she dash? No, but we are going to get one Ewas hit. So since he doesn't have a bomb tower in cycle, he's going to have a Dark Goblin, which means I can't go in because it's just going to kill everything with like a log. So if he had a Knight, I would go in because that's basically going to force him to give me Magic Archer alignment. So we'll start up with a Battle Ram in the back because I know I'm up a bit, and then we can maybe poison out a Dark Goblin if he plays it. It looks like he's going to go into Skeleton Barrel though. I think I played... My Magic Archer was in time. Okay. So there's the log that we were looking at. Dark Goblin is going to die, which is really nice. That means I can Pekka the back here. Magic Archer is going to stay out of range for me. So I'm going to protect this. That is a really nice Magic Archer there. The Bandit can kill the Dark Goblin. Be absolutely chilling. Or the Magic Archer. Yeah, alright. So we do kill the Dark Goblin. Ghost up front now. I don't want to spam anything else for the time being. Now we can go with the Magic Archer, and now we can go with the Battle Ram, because we're going to have separated all of our units enough to the fact where he's not going to be able to kill my entire push with Fireball. Oh, nice! The Skeletons push the Battle Ram outside of the Bomb Tower's pull, so that's going to probably be GG right there. We don't kill the Dark Goblin, so I'm just going to poison the bridge. Yep. So now we can go like this, just kill everything in the poison, and we can go in for a quick zap on his Goblin Barrel. It's going to be GG's right there. So, really nice game right there. That was definitely a good sequence of attack where I took his tower to prevent him getting all that fireball value. And while I wasn't intending for those skeletons to come down, it crossed my mind, oh, those skeletons might actually push it out of range. So I was kind of hoping that something crazy like that would happen, and it did. So really nice game right there. All right, next game here against Airfanch 271 from Iran Union. So with this hand, I'm going to have an Ewas and a Pekka to defend any counter push, and I have my Zap, which is where I like to go with the Battle Ram for his play. So we'll do that. He's going to have an E-Drag. Okay. So E-Golem or Golem pretty much, unless it's an off-meta deck. And since I'm only like top 7,000 right now, in the early season, you can kind of guess that it could be off meta too. So I need to really make sure what I'm doing is I'm blocking this E-Drag up high. It is going to get targeted by my tower here, and the Pekka is going to be able to kill that battle healer, and so now we are looking so good. We're going to take a good amount of damage here, but that E-Drag is dead. My Pekka is full HP. We have 3 units already on the map, and I just got all that elixir. So we're going to go in double lane here because that Pekka is going to get 2 hits if he lets it go. Yes, perfect, 2 hits. He's going to have an E-Spirit. So I don't think we're going to exactly take a tower there, but still nice damage on both lanes for us. So as you could see, The most important thing about defending an E-Golem push is separating the dragons or support from their E-Golem. So you saw how I P.E.K.Ka'd really far away from my E-Wiz? That was just to make sure that the E-Drag was not going to chain onto my tower. It wasn't going to chain onto the E-Wiz, and I could easily just kill everything. So again, P.E.K.K.A the back, same lane. What this is going to do is it's going to force him to kill everything at the bridge. So now my P.E.K.K.A is going to block for the bridge. It's going to kill off the first stage of the E-Golem. I can go with my Ghost down low, and then I can just hold that P.E.K.K.A alive until I get that elixir back. So we're going to wait as long as we can, and then we're going to zap. So we are going to get some elixir here. And then we can block with our battle ram. And it looks like we're going to lose our tower here. Try not to. He doesn't have an E-Drag, so actually, yeah, we're going to be perfectly fine. That was a really nice defense right there. So, again, yeah, pretty nice defense you saw, again, trying to keep my support units separated from his E-Golem. So now what we can do is I'm just gonna hover until he makes a play. He's gonna go with his E-Golem. So I was actually up quite a lot of elixir, but I didn't want to make any play towards him because I probably would have lost. So we're gonna cycle everything same lane here. He doesn't have a good answer to my Magic Archer. So I'm actually going to zap, and then what I'm going to do, I'm going to pull his healer away. And now I can go with a Magic Archer way off to the side. Ghost is going to be distracting for his Inferno Dragon, and this is looking pretty good. We're probably going to lose our tower, but we're going to have a really nice elixir advantage. So we're going to get 2 E-Golems. Magic Archer is still alive. He spams another Battle Healer. I don't know about that, but his first Battle Healer is still alive. So now I'm going to try and keep this E-Wiz alive. Yes, we do keep the E-Wiz alive. Really good for me there. So now we have the Magic Archer all the way back, chilling, gonna help kill everything out real quick. And so now since this Inferno Dragon is dead, I can go with the P.E.K.K.A right here, because my Magic Archer is gonna be chilling way out of range to try and kill this E-Dragon. Oh shoot, my E-Wiz just got completely melted. Okay, so we're gonna tank that with a Battle Ram, Magic Archer, and now we can kill his Battle Healer with a Zap here. And we can also kill that Inferno Dragon. So he's not gonna have any counter push. Magic Archers are going to town. We're going to go with our Bandit in the pocket here. Oh, tried to save that Magic Archer right there. It should be fine. E-Wiz is just going to do work. Inferno Dragon's in the wrong lane, so I'm safe to P.E.K.K.A this now. And it's basically going to be free elixir right there. So now we can go with a Kite over here, pull everything into the P.E.K.K.A. Oh, no, my Battle Ram. Oh my god, my Battle Ram was not playing, guys. That was so scary. Lag almost got me there. So just go with the Zapier, and then we can go with our E-Wiz, and that P.E.K.K.A, that Inferno Dragon is not going to do anything. We can go in with a Bandit in the pocket to apply some pressure, and he's going to get down a Battle Healer, but we already have another P.E.K.K.A down, so yeah, I don't think he's really going to get anywhere. Protect this Magic Archer again. I'm going to go with our E-Wiz off to the side, and we're going to get down a third P.E.K.K.A, not third P.E.K.K.A. We're going to get down one more P.E.K.K.A though. Actually, I don't even need to. I'm just going to go with a Magic Archer to chain onto this E-Drag. One hit on tower, that's going to be GG's. So, pretty nice control there of that game. There's definitely a little bit of a slip up on that one offense where he took my tower, but after that, we played that pretty much perfectly. You could see how I was like, the goal of that match is just to control. Control, control, control. As soon as you let everything get into their control where they're spamming, you're going to be in huge trouble. So I was just trying to make sure that I wasn't letting him get too much of a counter push every time, and I was killing all of his units. Alright, so next game, not even a cut there, I was just straight talking into it against Elite Daniel. This is actually one of my friends. We don't talk a lot anymore, but I think he's going to be playing Sparky. So I don't want to use my Battle Ram at the bridge because that's just free 4 elixir into that Sparky. So we'll zap his tower, cycle his zap, even if he's got Sparky. That's not the worst play in the world. So he's going to cycle his own zap, so we'll cycle our Ghost now. Even if he's got a Sparky, again, I just P.E.K.K.A the back same lane. Not a big deal. So he's going to bleed some elixir. So I'm just going to go with a Battle Ram opposite lane. Okay, so he's going to have an interesting deck here. Go with a late Bandit. Try and keep as much HP on it as possible. And I'm going to be fine eating a little bit of Wizard damage here. We're going to go with the Magic Archer. Oh, that's so much Magic Archer value. Beautiful, beautiful. So now the Magic Archer is going to turn around and kill that Wizard. And I'm not going to P.E.K.K.A. We got a ton of value out of that Magic Archer, which is really nice. But I don't have a great hand if he was able to defend that Pekka with like a Sparky. I just kind of have to let the Pekka die, and then that'd be 7 elixir back to him for a nice counter push. So we'll just go with our Ghost here. And he's going to let it go. He's got a Tornado. Okay. So he's going to have a Lumberjack, so I'm going to go with my Ewiz here. Looks like, yeah, we caught him out of cycle. So now we're going to spam really aggressively since I know that I caught him out of cycle. Oh, I thought the bandit was going to dash on the wizard. That was a slight mistake by me, but we're still going to take tower here. Just really nice. And I don't think I have to worry too much about this wizard. I'm not going to play anything on it, because if I played my ghost, -3 elixir to like 2-hit wizard towards his king tower, that's not going to get me any value yet. Magic archer is even worse, because I need that for his minion horde. So we can actually preserve somewhat of an elixir lead as long as we don't play anything. So now we can go with the poison on that pump. So he's basically only going to have time to get off one push here. So if we can defend this next push, we should be looking really nice for this game. So there's that Sparky. Gonna go same lane with everything. Pekka same lane because, yeah, if he goes opposite lane with anything, I can really just kite it opposite lane with into the Pekka. And yeah, he tried to tornado it, but that's not going to be enough. So gonna go with our magic archer. We just need to not lose our tower to this giant. Just need to not lose our tower to this giant. So now we can go in with the zap and then poison on top of everything, preventing that Sparky from really doing anything else. So he's going to have a Sparky in hand. So now we're down a lot of elixir, but he's only got 20 seconds left. So we just have to make sure, because that Sparky's not really going to do enough in that lane. Yeah, we just have to make sure that we're not letting this take our tower. A nice Lumberjack. You can see what he's trying to do here. Trying to get his giant to the tower faster with that rage. But we are going to be able to defend. And so just throw a battle ram for the kicks. And that's going to be a really nice game right there. So we were able to take his tower early just using the pressure and our knowledge of that he didn't have a good cycle. So he couldn't really punish us either because he had to spend so much elixir to counter that, which let me just keep set up for the defense and double even on elixir, and we were able to defend our tower and keep it alive since he didn't have a big spell. So really nice game right there, and I'll catch you in the next one. Alright, so we've got our next game here against Sith Esports from Mercury. So we have a pretty flimsy starting hand. So we'll wait for him to make the first play. I'm not usually making the first play immediately at like 250 when I get my 10 elixir. We're going to be doing it like 245, 240 optimally to see if he'll make the first play for me. So he's obviously going to be having Expo here. So he's going to go in like that. I'm going to zap and get the bandit dash on tower. So that's going to be really nice for me. And then he's going to go in with an Expo here. So we're going to Pekka not all the way up at the bridge just to give myself a bit more room to work with. But I don't think he's going to have much elixir in hand to really stop a Pekka Ewiz here. Ewiz going to lock onto the Expo. Log is not going to be enough to stop that Pekka, and we are going to get a really nice damage lead early, and he's having to overspend so much elixir. So since that knight's not really going to do anything, I'm going to go in with a ghost opposite lane. So he doesn't really have a great cycle to defend that. He's probably going to end up having to sack a Tesla. Okay, he's going to go with skeletons. That's going to be perfectly fine. Zap that so that it dies in one hit, and we're going to get 2 ghost hits as well. So a really nice start to that game. And we just need to try and keep this lead now. So now we have enough of a lead where if I play perfectly for the rest of the game, he's not going to be able to get that damage back, especially if I can poison cycle a bit later on and increase it. So we are just going to chill out here. We're just going to wait for him to make the next play. He's going to go with an Expo at the bridge. Not the play he was looking for. No skeletons in hand, only a knight. I can go with my Ewiz. Perfect. And that knight now dies in 2 shots. 2 Ewiz bolts means that the knight is going to die. He's just overcommitting at this point. He doesn't have anything in cycle for this bandit. He might be able to get archers down at the last second. Yes, he is. But that bandit is still going to get damage. It's going to get like 1 hit. We just increase the lead even more. So let's see. He's going to have knight back in cycle before his skeletons. So I'm going to go with my battle ram instead just to bait out this Tesla. And as you can see, this guy has not played a single Tesla up until now. So since we have such a big lead, that tower is now a prime concern for him. So if we cycle our ghost opposite lane, that's going to be creating a lot of pressure that he doesn't have to deal with. So we can go with our Ewiz here. 2 shots from the Ewiz, again, will stop that knight from doing anything, and the Pekka is going to kill the Expo, and we lock the ghost on. So you see why I cycled that ghost opposite lane? We just completely murdered this guy with that ghost. He had to eat it, and that was such a perfect game against Expo. That I'm so excited this made it into the video. But yeah, because I knew I was up elixir and I had so much damage on that tower that he was gonna have to respond to save it. If he went in for an expo, I can easily defend with a Pekka Iwis at the bridge, and he has to respond to that ghost, which was too much elixir spent, and we were just able to walk away with a quick win right there. So really nice game. All right, so we get our next game here against Loomis from Aurum TV. So far a pretty good video, only one loss, fingers crossed we don't add too much more. So I'm going to go with my battle ram to tank. It's basically a 2 elixir battle ram now because it has enough HP to connect to his tower still. So he still has to respond to it. So with a Dark Prince, we're thinking either Jaffo deck, which is Goblin Giant Double Prince, or we're thinking Sparky Bait. So we'll see what he's going to have coming up and soon. So he looks like it's going to be Jaffo deck. Jaffo deck has the bats. So he's probably going to Goblin Gang this. He's going to go with the Prince. Okay. So we're going to go with our Iwis, not all the way in the back, but yeah. So he's going to go in with the Goblin Gang, so I'm going to tank a Pekka on this. Should be perfectly fine. Yeah, and he's zapped. So that's a big overcommit for him, and our Pekka is still going to have a decent amount of HP to attack with. So this isn't really going to connect to the tower, but what it is going to do is it's going to force out Elixir so that he has to make sure it doesn't connect to the tower. 4 Elixir extra right there. We already killed 8 Elixir. So I think we're fine to go in with our Ghost and bait out his Dark Prince. And since he doesn't have a Zap and Cycle, he's not going to be able to reset my Bandit on this Dark Prince. So, since he's going to only have like a Prince and Goblin Prince in hand, since he used his Goblin Gang first, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go with a Bandit, and I'm going to go with a quick Magic Archer on this. Battle Ram, and then I'm going to go with a quick Magic Archer on the Prince. Perfect? That's just going to kill pretty much the entire Prince while getting us tower damage. So you can see why I went in there. We didn't connect the Ram, but we do connect the Magic Archer, and we do basically eliminate the entire counter push. I'm just going to let these Spear Goblins go. I want to save my Zap for like bats later on. We could get a lucrative connection if I still have my Zap. Or I might just end up cycling it on the tower as we get closer to 10 Elixir. So that's looking like what it's going to do, what it's going to be. So we'll just cycle it real quick. Always in the back, just in case they play a unit back there. It's your highest chance of getting some extra value out of that Zap. He'll cycle his own, and every time he's cycling his Zap, that's letting me know he's not going to have a response to my Bandit. So he's going to go with a Goblin Giant, opposite lane. So we just need to get back to our Battle Ram if he decides he wants to spam opposite lane. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to cycle my Bandit. I want his Ghost. I want my Ghost for any splash damage. And I'm probably just going to tank this Prince with a Battle Ram. And then we're going to go with a quick Iwis right here to kill these bats. So this is looking like a prime time counter push. This is looking like a prime time counter push. Especially if we can leave that Iwis alive. Doesn't look like we are, but oh, yes we can. And so now we have 2 Pekkas down. So you know what? We're just going to do it. Full send on the Pekkas. So we're going to go with the Zap, and he's going to go with the Goblin Giant to kite. So that's probably why you shouldn't full send. But the first Pekka is walking away. So he's going to go with Spear Goblins, and he's probably going to have a pretty easy time countering this Pekka. But if he goes with a Goblin Gang, he's going to be pretty low on Elixir, in my opinion. Yes, so he is. So I think we're going to have a slight Elixir advantage here. He uses his Zap too. So we're just going to let this Ghost go. This is a pretty difficult matchup, by the way, just because of the double Prince. So again, doesn't have anything for my Bandits. Let's see what he's going to do. I'm just going to have to bleed here. We're going to go with the Zap. Make sure that the Bandit's going to connect to that Dark Prince. Okay, so we're going to go with a quick Magic Archer. That was a misplaced Magic Archer, but we do force out. If he fireballs this, we can Pekka the back. Okay, so we can Pekka the back. And I'm doing this because I have my Battle Ram in cycle. If he goes opposite lane, I can kite. If he goes same lane, then we can protect our Pekka here. And it looks like that's what he's going to do. So we're going to go with a Battle Ram to kite. He spends 6 Elixir. It's going to get him absolutely 0 value. Absolutely 0 value. That is so perfect for us. And now he's going to have to defend. We're going to go with a Poison here just to kill off this Goblin Gang without having to use another card. So now he's going to go Goblin Giant. He fails the kite, and the Ghost is on tower. This is looking so good for us. I don't think he can defend this. So I'm not going to spam another Fireball unit until he plays another card. Perfect. Now we can zap that. And the Bandit's going to get on his tower. That's going to be GG, well played. And really, really nice game. Man, that felt so good. But yeah, you saw how he tried to punish me opposite lane. I had that Battle Ram in cycle. No value. None whatsoever. So if you have a matchup where you would lose if they punish opposite lane, like with a Mega Knight, for example, or with Princes or stuff like that, you can Pekka the back if you're up Elixir and you have that Battle Ram to prevent any punish. So that was really a nice game. Alright, so we have our next game here against Aztanak. Sorry, I was taking a sip of water. So, okay. Analyzing the starting hand, we're going to go with a low Magic Archer here. I don't want to go all the way up the bridge because it's easily killable by a area unit or something just played right there. So he's going to go in with a Lava Hound. Now, I need to protect this Magic Archer. This is probably one of my worst matchups just as a player, and probably one of the more difficult ones for Pekka Bridgespam as a whole. Luckily, since he doesn't have his Tombstone, though, he's not going to have an efficient way to kill off the Pekka, though. Pekka's going to get on tower. That was a really bad E-Wiz, honestly, guys. I shouldn't have tried to protect that Magic Archer. So we'll just set up with our poison here. So we're only one card away from our Magic Archer. So, I shouldn't have battle rammed. Okay, that was instant regret moment, because he's going to have a Tombstone in hand. Oh, he's not actually going to be able to use it. Okay. So we're going to get the battle ram damage, but we have to let our tower die, and he's already got, like, almost the entire tower on the other side, too. So this is such a bad start. I played that horribly. That was completely my fault right there, that we're in this situation. But the Bandit is going to get on tower, and 420 HP is all that remains on it. So I really don't think I can come back from this much of a deficit. I really need at least, at the very minimum, that tower down, but we're not going to be able to have that. So we're just going to cycle our Ghost. Hopefully he'll let me take this tower. Please? Okay, cool. So we're just going to have to go under this Lava Hound. This is a really bad play, but I don't really have another option, unfortunately. So it looks like he's saving up for Barbs. Yeah, okay. So that means he's going to be pretty low on Elixir, so we should get some value out of this Magic Archer before he can kill it. And I don't think he's going to be able to take our tower on this push, which means I have a chance. It is a small chance. Oh, he's got lightning. Okay. So we're just going to have to let this tower go now. He does take the tower on this push, which means our chances are almost nothing, because I cannot save this king tower while also attacking. So going to go with our Ghost here, and then we're going to have to go with a Pekka. We just are going to have to go really aggressive here, and I don't think it's going to end up working out for us. Especially since that stupid Ghost just decided to go back and hunt everything but the Tombstone. So he's going to easily kill our push. I think that was about all I could do. I really need to learn a lot about this matchup, because it's pretty rare for me to face it, but I'm really bad at it when I do. So I think the main thing that really cost us there was that stupid E was on the Magic Archer protection. That was the worst possible play I could have made there. So we need to zap the cycle to our Ewas. He's going to go with his Lightning. He's probably going to end up 3-crowning us here, but that's fine. We know what we did wrong, and I know what I can improve on in the next game. So GG's to him. He played that really well, too. He didn't even let me get anywhere close to winning that. So we'll go on to the next game. Try and do better next time. That was pretty embarrassing. After that good Expo game, we come back, and we play horribly against that guy, honestly. Alright, so you got our next game here against PK1 Flaming from Polish team. So with this hand, I'm just going to chill. Again, wait for a little bit. I think that has to be my most used phrase. Lava first play, guys. You hate to see it. But yeah, I think we're just going to wait here and chill. It's got to be my most used phrase. So since he used that 3 elixir, he's going to have enough for maybe a balloon or enough to kill the Magic Archer. He's going to have to choose, because so it looks like he's going to go in for the balloon. So we're going to try and kill this as fast as we can. If I had my poison here, we'd probably be able to defend this, honestly, without even taking much damage. But we don't have the poison, unfortunately. So it's going to kind of be unfortunate. So I'm going to go with my Pekka right here. Oh, no, the Pekka was supposed to go behind the Ewiz so that it would walk in front after a little while. So we'll go with our Ghost opposite lane. He's probably going to have Barbs and cycle. Yep. So we just got to try and spam as fast as we can. One Barb is not going to take our tower at all. So we're spamming at 0. Ooh, Pekka kills all the Barbs. Really nice, really nice. So we can zap that and the tower, and we're definitely going to take it here. So it looked like it was bad, but it actually is going to be pretty good. And now, if he wants to take this tower, he's still going to have to commit probably an entire lava push if he really wants to make sure. Which means that's so much elixir. And he doesn't have currently Barbs or Tombstone in cycle. Only like a Mega Minion, if he's got it, and one other unit. So he might actually be able to get redemption on this matchup. This is a lot better. So let's see what he's going to do. If he goes in with the balloon, we peck at the bridge towards his king tower. Yes, he does. Okay, so we're just going to ignore that. That's not going to take my tower. It's not going to 3-crown. And he's still too far away. Oh, no, he's got the Inferno Dragon. No! Pekka's going to only get 1 hit on his king tower. Okay, so we do need to Ewiz. I'm going to Ewiz, though, so that we don't take that hit, and it's going to be going towards the correct lane. So that push alone, if I just had, one more elixir or something right there, it'd been great. But that push alone might have screwed us pretty heavily for the long run. So he does have a Barbs in cycle. So we're just going to force out his tombstone. That ghost was not supposed to connect to his tower. We just force out the tombstone, and we get out a bonus minions. So we're going to zap those so that my Ewiz can take him out, and we're going to be back to 2 Ewizes now, which is looking really nice. So we can go with a magic archer here. He's going to have fireball, but it's perfectly fine. So if he wants to spend, what we're going to do here is that, yeah, so he's going to try and take my tower here, but we're going to battle ram, and now what we're doing is we're forcing him to stop committing to this so that he's not going to get much damage. We can zap on these minions and skeletons. So now we have a pretty decent counter push, and our tower is still alive. So since he arrows, we're going to go with a bandit. Can we protect this Ewiz? Doesn't look like we can't, but we do force out barbarians. So we'll go with a magic archer right here. He's going to go with that. So we need to poison, and then we need to Ewiz as well. Yeah, okay, that's pretty good. Go with our ghost to try and bait out this tombstone. This is going to be close, but I think we have a chance at winning here. Okay, so now we bait out the tombstone and the minions. It's time to reset, because I can't really attack into those without killing them. So we'll go with a magic archer here. So he's going to go in with the lava hound immediately. So we're going to do this pressure and defend tactic. And we're going to take damage, but this magic archer is going to get me a ton of value before everything happens. So now we can go with our ghost up on top of these barbs, zap them so that they don't kill my entire ghost. And then we're going to go with, yeah, we're going to go with a magic archer here. We do hit the minions really nice. We're going to get 2 shots on his king tower. And magic archer's shooting the wall pretty much. We do get the battle ram, and it looks like it's going to connect. Okay, so this is going to be do or die on this defense. Let's see what he's going to do. We're going to poison the bridge. Hopefully he balloons. If he lavas, yeah, we could be in huge trouble here. And these minions are so annoying. Ghost is still alive. Okay, so he's going to go with the barbs here. We need to keep this Ewiz alive at all costs. Yeah, that's why. No death damage here. If I don't take death damage, maybe... is that close enough? Oh, it is. Man. Okay, so the thing that lost us that game right there was the fact that I went Battle Ram Pekka and didn't have enough for an Ewiz on his Inferno Dragon. If he had a Mega Minion right there, he outright loses the game to 3 Crown, but he had that Inferno Dragon ready to go. So really unfortunate game. I hate how much lava there is. Like, I swear, when I get it once, I get it 18 times. So hopefully Mr. Shahin Muted here is not going to... And oh my gosh, my phone is frozen. So he's going to go in with the miner. Okay, I'm really sorry about this lag. My phone is completely frozen. So since we have the Ewiz, go with the battle ram to counter push, and I swear if he has lava... 3 lavas in a row, guys. I told you. When it rains, it pours with me and Lava Hound. So I cannot Magic Archer. I cannot Magic Archer because he'll go in for a balloon and he'll take my whole tower. So we're going to Pekka low. And oh my god, my phone is being horrible. Phone, can you not be laggy? Okay. When it rains, it pours. He's going to go with an Inferno Dragon. Now we can go with the Magic Archer because I only need to play my Magic Archer and then a Zap to get back to my Ewiz. So Magic Archer, we're not going to zap that Inferno Dragon. It's not going to get it's not going to give me any value at all. We'll go in with our Ghost though, since we do have the Magic Archer, to support it. He's going to go with Skeleton Dragons. All right. Again, I don't have my Magic Archer. I need to keep at least 1 error card encircled at all times so I can kill a balloon. And he's going to go in with the Lava Hound. So I'm just going to try and take this tower right here. And I do have a really nice unaligned cycle for this defense. So our plan is going to be to Ewiz, Poison, and Magic Archer. We're going to try and save this tower here. So we're going to go with an Ewiz, and then we're going to go Magic Archer way off to the side and try and get it to snipe that balloon first. And so since he's going to miner that Ewiz, that's protectable. That is a protectable Ewiz there, and that's not going to die to arrows alone. So if that balloon doesn't get another hit, I'm actually going to zap it. Ooh, wow, it was like ready to drop. It didn't get another one. So I think that was very worth it, because we also have the Magic Archer full HP counter pushing now. So what I can do is if I go Battle Ram really high, he's going to have to choose between the Battle Ram and the Magic Archer, and he's going to choose the Battle Ram, giving me a ton of value. Look at that value, guys. So Magic Archer is going to kill 1 Skeleton Dragon. He's going to go with the balloon. That is a terrible balloon. That is a really bad balloon, because I can just do that, and it's not going to kill my tower. So this looks like it could be, this is promising. Oh, and a magic archer's still alive. So now I can go in my battle ram, go with a bandit to protect my other magic archer here, and something good is happening. Something good is going to happen no matter what. And so me forcing out both barbarians and skeleton dragons every time I'm pushing is so good for me. Because like I just have to do this, and I can go with my Ewiz. Magic archer's going to clean up. He's only going to get death damage here, which means if his miner doesn't do enough damage here, okay, it looks like it is going to, but we have a really nice start on his king and his other tower. So we're going to split lane here, and I'm going to go Battle Ram and then Ghost Bandit to force out Barbs somewhere, and yeah, he's going to have to go right there. So we can pre-poison on these Skeleton Dragons. Looks like he's going to be really low on Elixir, and that's definitely going to be GG right there. Just zap his King Tower. So that was much, 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 much better than the previous two Lava games. And the key to me winning that there was my usage of the Magic Archer. So I was using it to defend. He was not able to kill it because of my good placements and the fact that I was baiting out all of his spells on my Ewiz. So he was forcing himself to play Barbed Skeleton Dragons with no Lava Hound. And that meant more Magic Archer value, clean that up for no damage, clean up his next attack really easily, and just get off a really nice defense every time and a really nice counter push, and just repeat and repeat because it gives me an elixir and damage advantage every time. So I'm going to reset my phone so no more lag, and then I'll see you guys in the next game. All right, so we get our next game here against Salskya. All right, so let's see what we want to do. We're going to wait with this hand for sure, and then I guess we can cycle our bandit in the back. He's going to cycle a snowball really quickly onto that bandit. Okay, so we'll cycle our ghost opposite lane of that cage, because the ghost is going to meet it like even at the bridge if I just let it, if I cycled it same lane, and I don't really want that, because then the ghost gets like no value. So he doesn't have a cage, he doesn't have his knight. We're going to pull this back with the battle ram, or not. He's going to have graveyard. So the tornado is going to come in, and the Ewiz is going to be there to reset the tower. We tried to keep that Ice Wizard alive, but we are going to get some really, really nice damage there. That was a pretty good zap, I think. Took away one Ice Wizard hit from the Barbs. Like, they only had to do one less hit on the Ice Wizard, which got me a ton of damage. If I kept that Ewiz alive, it might have even been towered down there. Or it would have been at least 1,000 more damage. So this Goblin Cage is basically a free +1 trade for this Pekka. I was down 3, now I'm going to be up 1. +4 trade, I mean. I was down 3, now I'm going to be up 4. Oh, and he's going to have Balloon. Okay. So we're just going to have to go with an Ewiz. We're going to take 2 hits here. We're going to try and set up for as nice of a counter push as we can possibly get. So almost took 3 hits there. He's going to activate his king maybe. Okay, but I don't think he's going to have yeah, he's not going to have enough elixir to defend both lanes here. Oh, actually he is. Okay. Actually, not quite, because we did get 1 Pekka hit over there. So I'm just going to let this Mega Minion hit once. He's going to go with a Knight. So that's perfectly fine by me. You can just go in with our Ghost. So let's see what he's going to do about this Ghost. I'm going to Pekka here. I got to take a tower. If I can take a tower, I think we'll win. But if I don't take a tower, well, then we're going to lose, obviously. So now we can zap this and kill off that cage. Ewiz is on tower. Magic Archer's going to get the hit we need, and perfect. So now he's just going to say, yeah, all right, I'm going to take your tower real quick. Perfectly good by me. I just needed to take that tower, because that balloon is not going to really do too much to my king tower. So now what we're going to try and do is, okay, so he uses his Ice Wizard. Perfect. Yeah, we're going to do this. This is what we're going to do. We're going to kill off that cage, and so now he's not really going to have anything at all for this battle ram. Pekka's going to die, but what is he going to have? He's going to have like a NATO here. Okay, so we use the Ewiz, and now we need to set up for a defense here. Yeah, that's why. Might have been a bad play on my end. I don't think he's going to have a Knight, though. Let's see. He's going to have Freeze? Okay. I just need to not take 2 hits here. And oh my god, he got 2 hits. That is the luckiest thing I've ever seen. So now he's actually really close to winning this game. So Magic Archer hopefully can help us not take any damage. Okay, this is gonna be a race. Pekka's on tower. Oh, we took the tower just in time. I looked up and I saw that Pekka right as that balloon was getting there. I was like, oh, we're gonna lose that damage, and that Pekka saved us with the tower take. So definitely that Ewiz on the Mega Minion after I Pekka the middle was an overcommit, and I needed. Sorry, there's a fly going around my head, but I needed that for defense as well. So I shouldn't have played that Ewiz there. Otherwise, I think that was a pretty good game. That tower take was definitely the most important thing. Like, we wasted our answers, but we still took the tower. So next up, we have a game against TL Ivan from Team Legacy. So I think this guy might play Pekka Royal Giant. Okay, no, it's not going to be that. I thought I low-key remembered him having Pekka Royal Giant, but I think it's going to be Minor Wall Breakers. That deck has been kind of been making a comeback. Okay, so it's going to be Royal Giant. So he just used the Fireball. He just used the Fisherman. We can get this Pekka right up on his tower, and he doesn't have Skeletons and Cycle right now. He's only going to have like a Hunter. Pekka, can you kill that? Okay, Zap. Barbar's going to pull that back to his tower, and I think we're going to get... Oh, yes, an underleveled Fisherman gets one shot by the Pekka now. It's going to be 3 hits right there. Value. That has the Jack seal of approval on it. So no Fisherman and Cycle. No Barbarrel and Cycle, only Bats. And like a Firecracker, which he's going to have to like sack or something, or else he's going to have to lose that tower. Because he's just going to opt to lose the tower. Probably going to go in or give up. That's the option right here for him. I think he's going to give up. Oh, no, he's going to go in. Okay. Reset this Firecracker so that she's not going to kill off my Ewiz. We can just quickly zap that away. Oh, I guess that's the Ewiz nerf in action. I think that's not really a big deal, though. He's going to outcycle. He's going to outcycle me for my next attack. But luckily, we didn't use our Pekka, so we're still going to have it. So all I need is for him to wait until I have 10 Elixir before he goes in with the Fisherman. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go with my Ghost up high. I'm going to place it first, and then I'm going to quick drop my Pekka. Let's see. So yeah, we're going to do this, and then we're going to quick drop the Pekka. No, it locked onto my Pekka, guys. Oh, that's so unfortunate. Okay, but I think he overcommitted. But the Firecracker is going to kill off my Ghost. That was well played. That I cannot believe that Fisherman was so far away. I could have sworn it was out of range. But he's definitely going to take our tower on this RG if he goes in. Yeah, so we're just going to try and kill off this Firecracker. And the Firecracker is going to do her little evasive maneuver. She's going to take the Fireball value on our King Tower. We can zap those. So I'm going to go in with a Battle Ram in the back. We're going to go with a Ghost to pressure. And then Pekka. This Firecracker, I really need this Firecracker to die. If she doesn't die, we're in huge trouble. But it looks like she is going to die. And so gonna hit the zap on the Skeletons and the King Tower. And we killed a Barbarrel too. So really nice trade there. And since he doesn't have a Fireball in cycle, we can just set up with a Magic Archer in the back. It's going to be our slowest unit, offering us the longest lane denial. He's not really going to want to attack into a Magic Archer. So here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up for an attack. Really aggressive here. We're going to go really aggressive. So Bandit, perfect. Yeah, we're going to win the game right here off of that. That was really nice. Just going to zap those Skeletons. It's not like it even matters. So that RG in the back definitely was not the play. Just -6 Elixir and then a Firecracker. So we were just able to 3-crown him. And then we had really nice control against Mr. Person. I don't know how to say that. So with this hand, I'm probably going to go in with a Battle Ram at the bridge in just a minute. And he's going to go with a Goblin Gang. So we're actually just going to Magic Archer. And a Hog Rider is going to come in. I'm going to try and protect this Magic Archer, because this is going to be a really lucrative counter push. The Magic Archer killing those Spear Goblins is going to make sure it stays behind. So even if he's got an Inferno Tower, he spent 7, I spent 11, but I have pretty much that entire 11 Elixir investment on the board for the counter push. So now he had to spend 13, and that's going to give us a 2 Elixir advantage. So that means I'm free to go in for my Battle Ram. And let's see, so he's going to have a Minor. Giant Skeleton, Minor, Goblin Gang, Hog. We do get the connection, but nothing else. It's going to be perfectly fine by me. So that was overall a +1 series, because that Minor for Battle Ram was a +1 trade for him. So cycle our Ghost this lane. So it doesn't look like he's gonna hog. So now we're gonna try and scare him a little bit here with this bandit. And I'm gonna go in with a magic archer since he doesn't have a giant skeleton back in cycle. Now he's got it back. But archers don't die. That's a little bit unfortunate. Okay, so we're gonna Pekka down low, and this Pekka is gonna kill one goblin. And yeah, I can't do anything about this goblin barrel because I need to save his my Ewis for his hog rider. But I don't think he's got anything really good for that battle ram. So we do get another connection. That was a good ram by me. So we're gonna wait for this miner to die. Build up our elixir again. And I think I'm gonna go in for a ghost. This is a really rough matchup just because like I can't really kill any of his stuff for lack of a better way, for lack of my articulate abilities. So we do force out bats. That's really cool. Really weird Ewis by me. I was just panicked. Ewis right there. So we're gonna go with the battle ram here. I need to counter push a little bit because we need to start getting damage on his other tower because I'm for sure gonna lose that tower over time. So now we're gonna see how much damage we can get off this giant skeleton before it crosses our bridge. It looks like it's gonna be most of it. Magic Archer is gonna take the tower, which is really nice. So I just realized this guy has 3 win conditions. Gonna go with our Ewis in the back, and he still hasn't taken that tower, which is really nice for me. This giant skeleton's got to be the most annoying thing. That was a really bad magic archer. I should have known he was just going to giant skeleton. Gonna zap that, and okay. So we don't have the damage that we need to win this game. He's got so many win conditions, like... Just gonna let this giant skeleton connect to our tower, and we're gonna set with a Pekka in the back. Our tower's at 800 HP, and our king tower is within attacking range too. Okay, we're actually gonna be sort of alright. I'm sorry I had to cut there. My dad walked into my room. Okay, so we're gonna go like that. He's gonna have to spend on... Oh, the Pekka's on the king tower. No! We won the game! Holy crap. Okay, so what you guys missed while I cut the video there, my dad walked into the room. What you guys missed was he went all in, and because he punished my Pekka in the back, but I was able to defend it with just a little bit of HP on my king tower, and that was too much of an overcommit. So we were able to spam and distract him from the Pekka and somehow walk away with that game. Alright, so we're going into our next game here. So let's see what's gonna happen. Sorry if I've been talking a lot less. After I've been recording for a little while, like I stopped talking as much because my voice starts to hurt a little bit. So I'll still try and get across what I'm thinking, but it probably won't be as much. Okay, so he's going to go in with a fisherman. And it's going to pull the ghost first, which is kind of unfortunate. But we should end up pulling the Pekka in just a second. Zap that so that it dies in one shot. And yeah, we're going to connect to his tower here. See, ooh, the miner fully dies, which is nice. He's going to have his archers back in cycle, which means he's going to have his fisherman back. So I don't want to go in for a battle ram unless I can predict a fisherman in the middle. But I think I'm up elixir. Even though I went with a whole 10 elixir at the bridge, I think we're still going to be up. Because I think he spent more. So yeah, once that fisherman locks on to my battle ram, we're going to go with the magic archer. Perfect. Magic archer's going to chain through. And that zap was perfect because now the hunter doesn't even get off another shot. So he's going to have to panic defend. And since he does have a miner in cycle, I don't want to... Oh, so he's going to go with the miner anyway. Protect his delivery. So now we have our battle ram back, and he doesn't have a hunter. He's only going to have like a fisherman, I think, and archers. And no spells either to reset. So I think this is a pretty opportune time to go in. So we do force out a lot of elixir, but we don't get any connection. This is going to be balloon though, but the good news is it's not big spell balloon, so he's not going to be able to really do anything about my magic archers as long as he can't get a fisherman on them. So cycle our ghost in the back. Let's see, so we're going to be up a little bit of elixir here. I'm actually going to go with the Pekka at the bridge. Ultimassimo to skill. Hopefully this ghost goes back invisible. No, it doesn't quite. So we're going to go with a pretty high magic archer here. And this magic archer is going to clean up those recruits before we can really do anything about it. Now we can go within our Ewiz. And now, since the Ewiz is going to be covering both lanes here, I can actually just be fine with this defense, I think. And we're going to save this magic archer, I think. Oh, not quite. Okay, so we're going to take like a hit here, but we're also going to pressure at the same time. Try and not let him go unpunished for what he just did. And that ghost is going to get pulled by the fisherman, meaning a battle ram connection for me. Zap on those archers, and I think we're going to take tower here. Yes, we are. Really nice stuff right there. So Bandit's going to go kind of crazy on the dashes, and there's no way he's going to be able to do anything in time. So we'll just Pekka to block the bridge, put an Ewiz behind it, and that's going to be GG's. Pretty well played game right there, except for that one attack where he had fishermen and archers. I was hoping something different would happen. It was pretty clear it wasn't going to. So unfortunate there, but it's all good. We got the win anyway, and I'll catch you guys in the next game. Alright, so we've got our next game against Trainer Rain. This is one of my good friends. He says good luck, we'll say good luck, good luck. So I'm going to mute now. He likes to BM. Even though I won't get tilted from it, I just want to concentrate a little bit for the video. So let's see what he's going to have. He finished top 300 in the world with Royal Recruits Pig. So if he has that, we are utterly screwed. So we can go in with a Bandit on that. You're going to go with Skeleton Dragons and a Snowball. Bandit is not going to dash. But since he has spent... So I spent 7. He spent a lot more than 7. He spent 9 there. So since the Skeleton Dragons won't do much damage to our Pekka, fine to go in with a Pekka right there and start up a push or force out more elixir from him. So let's see what he's going to have. Recruits. Okay. So I think he's going to be... he played those at 10, but he's going to be down a few elixir, like I mentioned earlier. So Fisherman's not going to pull. We can just go with our Ghost to protect this Magic Archer, and then we can go in for an attack here. So I considered zapping that Hunter, but he's going to have Skeleton Dragons in hand anyway, so I don't really want to. Just be a huge overcommit, in my opinion. So we'll pull this back with the Bandit, and since only one Skeleton Dragon hit, he's going to Snowball, and the Bandit's not going to get hit. Okay, so I think that was good, all right for me. So he's going to have... I don't think he's going to have a win condition. I don't think he's going to have really much of anything here. Just a lot of ground units. So the way we're going to want to play this matchup is get a nice counter push off of some recruits here. So let's see what he's going to do about this. I'm just going to bleed out. I don't want to make a play here. He might have balloons still too, and if so, I need to keep at least one of my air counters until I can be sure. I don't know what to do here. Oh, we sent the emote at the exact same time. Okay. I think we'll go with the Pekka in the back here. And so since a random time, we're going to have that one elixir advantage because he had to wait a minute to play those recruits, which is really nice. That honestly could be the difference here if we play this right. So gonna have the fisherman pull this battle ram first. So you're gonna have a poison. Okay. Barb does get a hit on the Pekka, on the fisherman. So now we spam because he's gonna have to recruits again. We can overload these recruits, I believe, if we play this right. And oh no, we can't overload the recruits. But we do lock the ghost onto the tower. So now we can go with a magic archer in the lane where he's not gonna be able to get poison value off of it. It's gonna have to be... Okay, we can go with the quick Ewiz. I failed. I misplaced it by a tile. That's unfortunate. Okay, that was horrible by me. But luckily we can let these Skeleton Dragons go because they did take another Ewiz shot. So he's going to have recruits back in cycle. He's going to go with the E-Barbs. Okay. Pekka as low as we can to get as much HP out of that Pekka as we can. Magic Archer. Got to be ready for a Fisherman. Okay, so... Now we need to just kind of spam him here. Bandit does not get a dash on tower. And we do have to worry about these recruits again. But I think we can counter push slightly off of this. We're going to be playing, knocking on death's door for this rest of the game. Oh, and the bandit locked on the tower. Hold up, hold up. Hold the phone. Ah, we didn't save the magic archer. Shoot. Oh, he's got graveyard. Okay. That's going to be a good game. So, pretty good attacks by me there. That matchup is 100-0, though. I didn't play it like that. I didn't mention it earlier. I hate to mention it at the end. But there's just no real way to guarantee damage there. We only got that much damage because of a lucky bandit connection. I think what we could have done better was magic archer placements. I let him get a lot of poison value twice. So that was definitely the mistake right there. So we've got our game against Skull here. I've been starting handed like the last 3 matchups in a row. It's so annoying. They have hard counter anyway, and then they try and starting hand just like this guy did. Luckily, we had our Pekka and a magic archer and a poison. So we have the optimal defensive starting hand for this. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in for a magic archer right here. And then we're going to poison that for sure. Bomber is going to die. So is that Night Witch. Looks like her bats aren't going to die in the poison. The magic archer killed 2 of them anyway, right off the bat. And a lightning is huge overcommit here. So we're going to go with the battle ram. And I want to go with my bandit, but like if he has a mini Pekka, which I think he does, I don't want to give that an extra 3 elixir in value. And since he has a Dark Prince, we can now save it for his... actually, I can go with the bridge, because the bandit now is going to dash straight through it. Mega Minion whiffs. Oh, I thought it was going to whiff its first shot. So, pretty positive trade for me there. I'm easily able to afford a zap and not be down too much elixir to prevent Mega Minion hits. So, now, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to Ghost at the bridge, predicting another Golem. Sorry, my phone is lagging again. Yeah, so we get out the Night Witch there. So what we can do now, since he doesn't have a lightning and cycle, I do not think. Yeah, and he doesn't have it back for 1 more card. Actually go like this. Now we can go with a Battle Ram since our Magic Archer is still alive. Probably going to Bomber this. Yes, he is. Oh, and we get out the Dark Prince. That's pretty cool. So we're going to let this Magic Archer die, and then we're going to go with a Bandit, and this Bandit's going to get a ton of value. It's going to charge through the Dark Prince, and it's going to charge through the first Bomber shot, like that, and take... it does take the damage of the Bomber, but we'll just zap this Mega Minion again, and that won't get any more damage on our tower. So he's going to go in with the Golem here, go with our Pekka, and then we're going to try and do a little bait with the Lightning here in just a second. You need to make sure that you can tell kind of like when they're getting close to 6 elixir, like now. He's actually going to go in for the Bomber. So we're going to slide our poison, make sure that we hit the Bomber, and the Night Witch is going to die with her bats in the poison. We're not going to get any counter push, but we're going to kill his push. So now we're going to set up with a little bit of split lane here. And that's just going to provide a slight annoyance to him as he's building up this push. And again, we're going to go with the Ghost. Because like, I don't need my Ghost or my Bandit to really have effective time defending this Golem. I just need my Poison. And I just need my Magic Archer. So now we'll try and block the Lightning here. No, I gave him too much NATO value. He's been playing this well with that NATO. And not just taking like a... the lightning value. So we're going to go Bandit to cycle to our Ewiz, and then we'll play that Ewiz. I'm actually almost throwing this matchup, but this is pretty difficult with Dark Prince, Bomber, and Night Witch. He's got so many ground units. So we need to kill this Golem as high as we can on the board. This Bomber has got to be the most annoying thing behind this push you can imagine. But we do kill that Golem high, so we're only going to take some Golemite damage here. And the Pekka decided to be as inefficient as possible with her targeting as she could. So we'll go in with our Ewiz here. Going to kill off this Baby Dragon Dark Prince push pretty easily. Bad NATO on his end. Not really going to get him much else. I just have to zap. Make sure. The problem is he's got me in a position where I can't really do anything other than defend. So he's going to go with a Night Witch in the back here. Cycle and Magic Archer, same lane. Let's see. So he's going to go with his Golem. Poison. Gonna go with that Ghost on the Night Witch, and then we're gonna go with our Ewiz here, just to kill off all of his units coming at us. And that was not the best NATO in my opinion for him. He's gonna throw another Golem straight into double Pekkas here. So set up with another Magic Archer. Okay, so now I think we're gonna be able to win this game. He's down so much elixir here that I don't think there's really a whole lot he can do to defend. NATO's going to come in, but that's not going to be enough. So that was kind of sketchy looking for a little while, but we were able to pull it back with that nice Magic Archer placement in the opposite lane. Since he used his Bomber, I knew I was pretty much free. That Magic Archer was free to get a lot of value, so I was able to keep spamming, keep giving it value, stack two of them, and win the game. So, been recording for about an hour and 20 minutes. I have to cut a few games. Like I said, I was getting starting handed really badly. Not good losses to share, but there are going to be some losses against like Lava Hound and stuff to look in there for. So if you made it this far, well, thank you very much. This is a really long video, so if you guys are here, again, appreciate you. You guys, it means a lot that you guys will watch all the way through. Hopefully you learned something in this video. If you guys learned, then that my job is complete. And again, if you enjoyed it, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, drop a comment down below, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.